I love you, Dad.
And a former American Idol star is running for Congress. Clay Aiken announced in his video on his website he's running as a Democrat in North Carolina's 2nd congressional seat. Aiken explains that he grew up in a home torn apart by domestic violence and wants to be a voice for the powerless. Aiken shot to fame in 2003 as a season 2 runner-up on American Idol. He's released 6 albums since then. And the 33rd annual First Year Services Conference will be held in San Diego for the first time. This event will host a variety of higher education professionals, and among them some of City College's own first-year service employees. The conference is focused on sharing innovative ideas, tools, and research that is key to students succeeding in their first year of college. The 4-day event will take place February 15th through the 18th at the Hyatt in downtown.
Well, it may be hard to believe, but San Diego City College celebrated its 100th birthday last Wednesday. Established in 1914, this year marks San Diego City College's centennial. The year-long celebration kicked off with a flash mob in Gorton Quad, and a host of events are planned all semester to celebrate the centennial theme, inspiring change, honoring the past, and building the future.
And here at City College, students and staff are forming part of the global activist movement known as V-Day. Through the performance of the Vagina Monologues, women at City College are raising awareness for the fight to stop violence against women. The play, written by Eve Ensler, will be performed on February 14th at 7 p.m. and on February 15th at 2 p.m. at the Seville Theater. A portion of the proceeds will go to the daughter of Diana Gonzalez, a City College student who was murdered here on campus by her estranged husband. If you'd like to see this performance, buy your tickets online as there is limited seating available.
Well, opening ceremonies have begun in Russia tonight. Our Daniel Avila is here to tell us all about it and more in the world of sports. Daniel, what's going on?
Thank you, Dallas. That's right. The 22nd Winter Olympics are here. An expected 6,700 athletes from 88 countries have traveled to the resort town of Sochi, Russia, in hopes of taking home Olympic gold. Opening ceremonies took place this morning, and games are scheduled until the 23rd of February. And if you want coverage, NBC will be your best friend. In addition to the 539 hours of television coverage across its 6 television platforms, every event, including all medal competition, will be streamed live on NBCOlympics.com. Security of the athletes and the completion of construction projects were just a couple of questions leading up to the 22nd Winter Olympics. Now that the Winter Games are finally here, Maria Sharapova has declared Sochi as safe. You might be asking, what the thoughts of a tennis star have to do with the Olympics? Well, Sharapova grew up in Sochi, and she put to rest any concerns that she might have had.
A very big event, and there's always going to be questions, there's always going to be doubts, and I certainly had my doubts because I've been, reading a lot about the city itself in the last few months. I've been reading a lot of, journalism and media and watching television. I've seen how everything has come together, but once I arrived, I knew that all the athletes will feel extremely safe. The security has been tough, but in a very safe way, in safe manners, and as an athlete, in the summer games, I really appreciate that. I think that's extremely important. I think we all expect that type of safety.
One of the 6,700 athletes competing in the 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics is our own San Diego shredder, Shaun White. After training relentlessly for the past year, a recent wrist injury has caused the world's most famous snowboarder to pull out of one of his 2 events, kissing the dream he had of winning 2 gold medals goodbye. White's explanation to opting out of the slopestyle event is that he wants to avoid further risk of injury and to concentrate on winning his 3rd consecutive gold in the halfpipe. The men's halfpipe qualifications will take place on February 11th. March Madness is almost upon us, and this year's version of the SDSU men's basketball team is still ranked number 5 in the nation. Since losing the 2nd game of the season to Arizona, the Aztecs have rattled off 19 wins in a row, including Wednesday night's barn burner in Boise. 20-1 San Diego State plays host to the Wolfpack of Nevada tomorrow at the Viejas Arena at 7 p.m. Tickets for the game are still available, but if you can't make it to the game, you can catch it live on ESPN3.com. City College athletics is in full swing, so here is your City Sports Roundup. The men's baseball team started season 2 and 1, and they hit the road to take on Compton yesterday. Unfortunately, Compton was a bit too much for our Knights as they took this game 6-3. The Knights' next matchup is tomorrow when they take on Fullerton at 12 p.m. at Morley Field. Both the men's and women's tennis team also had to travel Thursday. The men caravanned to Cypress College to find a bunch of rain, and their match got canceled. The women motored to Desert College, and they got blanked 9-0. Softball, men's and women's basketball, and men's volleyball all play on the road today. For complete schedules and scores of all the night's teams, visit sdcity.edu/athletics. So Dallas, hopefully, maybe the men's or women's basketball team can put a W in the win column for
All right,
us.
hopefully they can pull it out. Go Knights.
Go Knights.
Go Knights. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, good news for San Diegans. We'll tell you where you can save a few bucks this month.
And who's going the distance in celebrity boxing? You'll find out next in entertainment.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry.